Tomorrow, boys, Wednesday, okay, January 5th, two big things are happening. First of all, I'm releasing my merch. My merch is getting released. This is my merch. I'm wearing my merch. It's coming out. It's coming out. You guys can buy this at noon Pacific. If you go to my website right now, in fact, you go to ludwig.gg, there's a countdown. There's an exact timer. If you're like, Ludwig, I don't know when noon Pacific is. I live in CST and I can't do simple math in my head because, you know, I'm dumb. Well, no worries, man. You go to the website. It has a countdown to exactly when it's going to go live. And the cool thing is this is not only the website for my merch, it's also the website for Cuties merch. Here's mine. I got this beanie, this sweatshirt, and this jacket, this Patagonia style jacket. But that was just part one of the plug. Part two, and this is the part that I'm actually, if you were like, Ludwig, I don't want to spend my money on your clothing, to which I am going to reply, don't spend your money on my clothes. But if you're going to spend money and you have some extra pocket change, spend it on charity, which is tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow at noon, we are also going to go live and we're going to do a charity auction stream. And what we're going to do is I'm going to sell shit. I'm going to sell all the things that I used to have in my stream background before I changed it. All the things we bought from Amazon streams, a few items, I'm not going to reveal all of them, are Pokemon cards that I've opened in the past. My YouTube play button. And I might even sell a piece of the original Cars bed. So those are just a few things that I am willing to put up for auction, all going to charity. That's going to be tomorrow. So tune in, hang out, maybe buy some stuff, or don't, and just watch the stream and have fun, which is also fine. How's it going, Mogul Mail? What's up, everybody? This is a new thing because I'm actually live right now, but I haven't done a 1 month recap, and it's been well over a month since my transition to YouTube gaming from Twitch, and I said I would do a little recap, so I'd be remiss if I didn't follow through and update the general people about, three things. One, how has it been going, like factually, objectively, with numbers? Two, how have I been feeling? And then three, any plans for the future, what my next goals are. Because, you know, when I switched to YouTube, I think one of the big things that I emphasized was that, hey, I am here because I'm going to do big things. And then I proceeded to play Jump King and get banned for reacting to content. So, you know, I think it's a pretty fair question. So, first questions first. How have things been going objectively? I think one of the weird things about YouTube is there's not really like a way to track it. And I discovered this after joining. I have to admit it threw me off a little bit. There are no stats anywhere at all, ever, anywhere. And this is crazy to say because YouTube is I think in part known for their data, right? I mean, it's Google after all, but not for gaming, not for the live. A YouTube Studio is for like videos. Like you post a video and then you go to YouTube Studio. They have, I would say, a disgusting level of stats. They'll tell you like who watched it, where, when, for how long, when they clicked out, who they watch when they stop watching you, how many times a day they jerk off, which video plays in the background while they're going to sleep. But all this is available. It's all available, and it's dope. And it's kind of only for videos. That's the problem. It's not really for live streaming. And this is gonna blow your mind, chat. I don't even have the stats on my average viewership. I don't have the stats on my peak viewership. I don't have the stats on how many hours I've streamed this month. That's crazy. That is a crazy thing to not have. And Jeffrey's in chat. He's a YouTube employee. If he's saying he's right, I mean, I must be onto something here. It's shocking. The way I have to get these stats is I ask Jeffrey. He's in chat. He's my partner manager, and I'll ask him. I'll be like, yo, and he'll be like, oh, I have to pull it up, but I have it. And so I'll show you guys. Here it is. This is for the month of December, really, the first month, and you can see like, boom. These are some basic stats, you know, like, hey, these are the days I streamed. I streamed 87 hours, which is pretty low for me, but I also took a 10-day vacation for the holidays. We had 8 million live views, 2 million watch hours, minutes. I don't know which one, probably hours. And then we averaged 24,000 viewers, peaking at 85,000 during Mogul Money. Mogul Money, of course, with Saikuno, that was the 85K, and the average viewership was actually pretty hype. But that's all I got. That's all I got for stats, which is something I hope they add soon. And then let's take a look objectively. Again, we're looking at the numbers at the channel. And boys, by God, it's a beautiful fucking day. We made it. Gone are the days of being a shitty YouTuber. We're now ranked A- on Social Blade. This is huge. I'm an A-, which is hype. And it makes sense because December was, and I can safely say this now, the single greatest month in the history of the YouTube channel ever. It wasn't close. Let's look down at the numbers. Look at this, baby. Monthly views. Bang. Look at that. Our next closest month was last December, 33 million. This month, bang. Huge. Subscription gang, 345K last December. This December, 370. One-upped it. Boom. Doubled. Even tripled the month before. Crazy numbers. Susan hit the flip. And yeah. No, what she actually did is she had a redirect pipe, and it went from Pokemon's YouTube channel to mine. And I'm like, let's fucking go, Susan. Let's fucking go. The question is, okay, the numbers look good. Okay, you're crushing Lo-Fi Girl like a fucking grape. Sure, these are facts. But how do I feel about it? How do I feel? Do I feel good? And I think that matters. I think even if all the numbers are like you should be good, sometimes you don't feel good. You know? Hashtag this is deep. And I would say generally, I feel fucking great. The scary thing is not getting and blowing up and going to the moon. It's what happens when you're starting to come back down. When you're at the moon and you're like, oh shit, if you're here, who's driving the boat? And so, there's this sinking feeling where it's like, I hit 50 million viewers live or on the videos. The live viewership was higher, but I feel like now is where it's like pedal to the metal. I have to basically make more content because I'm not on vacation for likely less success, aka viewership and general milestones. And that can be a bit demoralizing because I'm like, I was here and now I won't be here. Now I'll be here and I'll be like, but I was there with less work. I think that'll be somewhat difficult to deal with, but it happens. I know it's so hard to be rich. That's not even the point. It's not about the money for me. Like, guys, I don't even care about money. Okay? If I cared about money, do you think for a second I would give some of it to my mod, Tim? Like, really? I'm giving my money to Tim. I'm paying internet janitors? No shot. Actually, that's a good question, too. At the end of a month, how much money did the mods make? Is anyone curious on that? I haven't looked it up. In the month of December, I think it is in the range of 12,000 this month, which is like, sheesh, that ain't bad. Split amongst how many? I don't know. I don't know the exact number, but it's split amongst at least a dozen, 24 people. So, they'll all end up getting like in the hundreds of dollars, but they still get a decent chunk of change, especially at the end of the year when it's all added up. But let's talk about some plans. Let's talk about some game plans, boys. What's happening? What's happening on this channel? What's happening live? What's happening in videos? Are there any cool PogChamp things happening? Well, first of all, 2022. Here, you know what? I would like to do a group exercise, perhaps. I would like to do a group exercise of New Year's resolutions. It's kind of corny, and I'm aware of that, but I think writing down your goals, it makes it easier to actualize them. Now, my first goal, run the largest Smash tourney all time. That is one of my goals. I would like to achieve that. This year, I would like to run one of the biggest Smash tournaments of all time. We've talked about this before. This is not a new goal. I would like to continue. Is that the right way? Is that how you spell continue? Did they change it recently? Was there a patch to English? Continue my YouTube series. Like Bros vs. Pros, Bro vs. Bro. I would like to do Mogul Money Live. This one is not as dependent on me, but I would like to go to Japan. Now, as far as like actual like YouTube goals, I think I want to hit 4 million subs, which is lofty, I think. So far, it takes me about a year to get 1 million subs. This is going to be crazy. I have 0 goals for average viewership. It's not something that I'm like interested at all in achieving. I don't want to be like, oh, I wish I had 30K every time we went live. What I do want to do though, and this is tough. I would like to have 500,000 people watching live, which is like that's a lofty goal. I have a couple of ideas that I think could get me around that number. So anyway, if I don't hit it, like what would make me still feel happy is if I beat my current viewership goal, which I believe or current peak viewership record, which I think is like 200K. But you don't put your backup goals. You put your main goals on your actualized list, manifesting, putting it into the universe. Really though, the thing that I'd like to do the most, and I don't know if there's a way to put it into exact words, but I would love to make cool events. That's like really the main thing I want to do. I would like to do another show with Charlie as well. And I think I feel pretty good. I think I feel pretty good about this. The only thing I want to add to this list is I would like to become a good IRL streamer. And I think those are some of my main goals for like online content space. I have some private goals. I'm not going to put them down here. So those are my goals. You know, I'll put one more on here. I'll put one more on here. The last one. The last one. You know what, actually? One more goal. Just fucking kidding. Literally never gonna happen. You pussies are absolutely out of your mind. You got baited, you pieces of shit.